Hello everyone, this is Steve, and today I'm going to be showing you my tutorial on how to solve a Rubik's Cube using my method. In my method, you only need to memorize 5 algorithms in order to solve this. But we'll get into that later. First things first, I want to talk about a couple things about this cube before you learn how to solve it. The first thing I want to talk about is the pieces on the cube. Now, a Rubik's Cube is made up of only 3 different kinds of pieces. Alright, there are center pieces, edge pieces, and corner pieces. Alright, the center pieces only have one color, one sticker on them. Edge pieces have 2 colors on them, and corner pieces have 3 colors on them. Alright, now you may or may not have noticed that the center piece, depending on what color it is, that's what determines what color an entire face is. Alright, for example, here I have a mixed up cube. Now if you look at this, you'll see that there's a yellow center right here. So that means this whole face is going to be yellow when it's solved. Same with blue. This is supposed to be the blue side, and the red side, and so on. Alright, that's how you know. We use these centers to determine where each one of these pieces needs to go to. Okay? Now, the second thing I want to talk to you about is the notation. You have to learn the notation in order to perform the algorithms. Algorithms are a series of movements that get the pieces to go where you want them to. Okay, I assure you they're not difficult, and as long as you hold the cube in your hand when you perform them, after doing it a couple times, you start to remember them, and it's pretty simple. Alright, notation. Now, in order to perform these algorithms, you're going to have to learn how to read them. Reading them is easy. It goes like this. Alright, I have the blue face in front of me right now, and the yellow is on top. Okay, holding the cube this way, this would be the up face. Okay, this is the whole up face. This is the whole down face. The right face, the left face, the back face, and the front face. Alright, now in these algorithms, if you see the letter U, that means up one time, which would be clockwise. If it's the letter U and it's up, it's clockwise. If you see the letter U with an apostrophe next to it, that means up inverted or up prime. Some people say prime, some people say inverted. It's the same thing. It just means one counterclockwise turn. Okay? So it goes up, up inverted, up, up inverted. And it goes like that for all the faces too. If you look over here, right, which is clockwise, right inverted, counterclockwise. Same with left, left inverted, down, down inverted, and back, back inverted. But you don't really have to worry about back too much, not in my tutorial. Now, there's also, if you see a letter and a number after it, usually a 2, it would be up 2. You turn the top face 2 times. Now this one, it doesn't matter if you go this way or this way. It goes 180 degrees. It's the same either way. Alright, so if you see a up 2, or a right 2, or a left 2, front 2, you get the idea. Alright, now that you know the notation, now we can get started on solving this. Now, there's one last thing I wanted to go over real quick. A lot of people, when they try to solve this cube on their own, they think that you solve one color at a time. That, in fact, is not the case. The actual thing you're supposed to do is solve an entire layer at a time. Alright, so you look at this and you say, yeah, the blue side is solved. Well, in fact, it is not. If you look at the colors on the sides, see, the colors on the sides don't match up. So this is incorrect. This side is not solved. This, however, would be an example of a side that is solved. See, the side colors are solved. Alright, just wanted to clarify that before we get started. Okay, now we have a nice scrambled mixed up cube here. Alright, now your very first step in solving this cube is to solve a cross. And when I say a cross, I mean you're going to do this. you're going to solve. I always do the white cross. You can choose any color you want, but whatever color you do choose, I suggest that you stick with it every time you solve. That way, for the sake of consistency. That way you can get used to it and it'll become easier for you as you go. But here's the white cross. But we don't just solve these 4 white edge pieces with the white center. They also have to line up with the center on the side. See, oranges to orange, green to green, red to red, and blue to blue. Alright? This is going to be our first step. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Alright, we have our white dot. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you an easy technique on solving your cross. You're going to flip the cube over so your yellow dot is on top. And what you're going to do is you're going to try to get your 4 white pieces up here around the yellow center. And it doesn't matter what order they're in, just as long as all 4 of them are on here. Okay? So let's take a look around. Here we go. Here's the white green piece. We'll just bring that up like that. Okay? That was pretty simple. Now let's look for another white piece. Here's a white and orange piece. So let's bring that up right there. Okay, and here's the last one, the white and blue. And it's on top, but it's flipped the wrong way. So what you're going to do is, you're going to turn that front face like that. And you're going to turn the top face so this empty spot is right in front of it. So you can bring it up. Okay? Now that you got all 4 of your white pieces on top, what you're going to do is you're going to look at the side. Okay? See, here we have the white blue piece. You're going to line this blue up with the blue center. Here's the blue center. So we'll rotate the top layer over. Now them are lined up. So all you do is turn the front face 2 times to the bottom. See that? Blue is lined up with blue and white's lined up with white. So let's do another one. The orange is already lined up with the orange. Okay? So we're going to turn that front face to the bottom and it's lined up. Orange to orange, white to white. So now we have 2 of them. Now we look at the top again. We got red and green left. Here, we'll line up the red and rotate it 2 times to the bottom. And then we'll do the last one, the green. We got green lined up and rotate it 2 times to the bottom. There. Now we have our cross and all of the center pieces are lined up.